Well, good day, my friends. We are in the cold state of Wisconsin. We were just at House on the Rock, and as we were there, we found out about an amazing thing that we missed in the western part of the state. So we decided to backtrack, come here to check it out, and then we'll head to Chicago. So we are gonna go look at a 150-year-old treasure that was found about close to 10 years ago. You're not gonna believe your eyes. Daze with Jordan the Lion and you all. It begins right now. I love this small town feel. Look at this old theater. Yeah, this is definite old town feel. Show you a little bit of the town before we go to the tavern that we're gonna share with you in the vlog today. Well, here's our spot, the Corral Bar, featuring the Orton Room, the Miles Orton Room. So you guys are gonna love this. They also tout, come in for a real taste of Wisconsin. So we're going to, but I can't wait to see this. Katie and I read about how they were doing a renovation here back in 2015 and found something pretty amazing inside. How you doing, my dear?
Good, a little chilly, but good.
I'm glad that you didn't mind us backtracking from House on the Rock a little bit to see this. We just found out about this. This treasure that we're gonna see, they uncovered a 55-foot long, as we saw, a 9-foot high old tapestry of an advertisement for a circus that came through here 150 years ago. And when they were, I guess, tearing down a wall, they found this all and they restored it, and they love for people to come see it. So it's behind glass, and we're gonna get to see what a handful of artists helped preserve here, and the town is so proud of.
It'll be beautiful. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, this should be fun. This is a big deal in this town. So if you come in the Corral Bar side, look at what Katie is looking at. It takes up the entire length of the room. And we saw a report. What they said was that at the time, this could actually be seen from across the river. So this would have been opened up a little bit, and they decided to put it behind glass, and they love for people. They said you can actually come and stand here and stare at it for an entire day. But it was an advertisement for the Great Anglo-American Circus, and they said it was Miles Orton, and they were trying to find out some history, so they contacted the Baraboo Circus Museum, and even the Baraboo Circus Museum was having trouble telling them much about it. They really had to dig because not much is known. So it's amazing something like this would have survived as long as it has. We'll show you some real detail, get real close to it today. And they said that as they basically took a wall down that was over top of this, they've been created over top of it, and then they started finding like pictures of elephants and buffalo. So they amassed some artists, restorationists, to come and help use cotton balls and water to clean it up, and they reapplied whatever pieces had fallen off. So look at this art. Gives you a real sense of the time, how people would have dressed and what the entertainment would have been like. All the elephants down here on the bottom. This is truly something special. Look at that. They even said that there's, with the investigation they've done, that they found that like some of the fish that are drawn on here, they don't even exist, they're extinct now. So is it Ali and Bernard? I'm not even sure the best way to film this to share it, but we're gonna try our best. And of course, this would have been like a traveling circus, and this is how they would have advertised for it. Camels. And they said the way this was made, it would have actually been a wooden etching originally, a wooden etching that they put on top of paper with paint. So here you can see there's a section that is missing. That whole part right there. But you can see the giraffes. Now it kind of blurs out a little bit up here, so we'll follow it across and see from a distance. This, I believe, was Orton. He would do the tricks on the horses and things like that. You can see there's a ballerina over here. Says Aerial Marvels. Miles Orton. So across the top you can see his name. Isn't this amazing, Katie?
This is so amazing. The colors are absolutely beautiful.
It's incredible they were able to save as much as they have. There's very few sections like this piece here where they just don't have anything. Did a really great job at saving that.
It's amazing to think that these were the things you would see at a circus back then.
Yeah. Especially considering now they're pretty much animalless. Look at that. The Wheel of Death here. They still do this kind of stuff. Advertising for Monday, August 17th. Make sure you guys get to see as much as we can. And I did notice up in the corner up here, it does say it was printed in Milwaukee, looks like. So there's a little bit of the story for the historians. Riverside Print Company, Milwaukee, so that's who would have made it. This is great if you take it all in from back here. You can see, I think those are ostriches walking. And the guy's bringing the giraffes in. You can see they've got big elephant over here. And then we mentioned the fish, the species that they believe don't even exist anymore are on here. There you can see on the seams how it's all breaking apart and everything. And just while we've been here, looking around at this. Several people have walked in to take a look. So it's quite a nice attraction for the bar. And it's awesome that the owner of the bar, he deserves a lot of credit. When they found this, he was immediately like, yeah, we have to save that. That's a story. That's a piece of the history here. So anybody else probably would have just fixed the wall and moved on. But he saved as much as he possibly could. So what we'll do is we'll just start down here at the end and we'll slowly walk all the way, and you can kind of see it from afar now that we've seen it as close up as we can get. This is kind of taking it in reverse, but I'm just doing it because I think the lighting is a little better this way. So we all know that there's writing across the very top, so I'm going to focus mainly on showing you the artwork. And then we're going to get some food here. Try some real Wisconsin food. To me, this is a total treasure. To uncover something like this, 150 years old, in this good a shape, and especially because Baraboo, Wisconsin was like the hub of the circus, the winter home of the circus, so it's really cool that you'd have this circus history so close to there. That is so cool. That is so cool. I can't even imagine what this is worth now. Something like this. So this is the side where all the circus animal trailers and all that stuff are coming in, but Katie was looking around and noticed this is like the freak show area down here. Where's the bearded lady? This guy's spinning plates. Something like that. I don't know what he's doing. All kinds of stories going on inside this. I think that's like some giant Gila monster. Or maybe, I don't know, those are alligators? I can't tell. Looks like there's... In this, the green ones?
Oh gosh, what is that?
It's like double-headed. Not sure what that is, but yeah, the seals are down here. The more you look, the more questions you have. Just like these people. They're looking up and they're going, what the hell's going on here? It looks like a monkey. I'm not sure what this thing is, though. I didn't even notice the first walk through that this was a teepee right there. Some sort of teepee. So they mentioned online that they love for people to come here and sign the guest book because people traveling so far away. I mean, just in the last couple days, we see people from Minnesota, South Dakota, New Jersey, Hawaii, Colorado. They get people from all over the world, and they feel like that's part of the story as well. They want to share, as seeing how many people from all over the world want to come and visit this relic. Very cool. So Katie has already signed ours right there. So there it is in all its glory. Again, they said 9 feet tall, 55 feet long. That is amazing. And then the water, they said you could see it from a boat coming in. The water is like right outside here. So makes me think that the bar, because apparently how he found it was he was going to knock down this wall and build a banquet room, and that's when he discovered it. So it makes me think that this bar section that we're in probably wasn't there, and that was the outside of the wall, obviously, so that boats and passersby out here could see the advertisement. All right, now we're gonna try some of this Wisconsin food here. So it looks like we've got burgers, the Corral Burger, the hoagie burgers, things like that. And then popcorn, chicken, shrimp. This delicious dinner section looks pretty good. I think I may be doing the hot roast beef with mashed potatoes and gravy. Live a little, huh? Uh-oh, I just spotted a Reuben. I don't know if it's an ongoing thing, but I noticed online that in 2015 when they discovered the mural, they also had like a mural festival that year where a bunch of wall muralists came and made all kinds of different wall murals. I hope that's a thing in this town. And I love that on the menu they even advertise the mural. You can see it says, "Home to the Great Anglo-American Billboard from 1885. And I'm guessing that's what the place used to look like, right there. I really don't think you can be in Wisconsin without trying the cheese curds if they're on the menu, so we got some pretty good cheese curds, huh?
Yeah, they were really good.
I don't know if it's Wisconsin enough, but I ordered the Reuben. What did you get?
I got the California burger, actually.
Very Wisconsin of you,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah. Good job, honey.
Yep.
I went ahead and got the chili. It seems like every time Katie and I go to a restaurant now, if they have chili on the menu, we've been trying it, so I got that instead of the fries. The chili's really good, but it's hotter than hell. Dang. That aside, the taste is excellent. I'm gonna have to peel the skin off the roof of my mouth now. All right, here's this beautiful Reuben I've been waiting on. I'm excited to try this. Here's that famous Wisconsin California burger, right, honey?
Hey, that was great.
It's good at least.
It was really good.
Mine's really good too, so I'm not complaining. It was also trying to destroy my mouth and burn it like the chili was, but great sandwich actually. We're gonna go over and hit like a little cheese store after this. That was quite an experience. I'm glad we backtracked to check this out. May never get to see that again. Something could happen, you just never know. All right, this is just 5-minute drive away from the town that we just left, so let's see what we can find in here. See some cheese factory. You gotta love it, they're playing Dolly as soon as you walk in. Ooh, cheese curds. Here's a big carrying tray. You can do an assortment of things. I'm seeing something called apricot Stilton cheese. That's interesting. Double Gloucester cheese. I don't think I've ever had any of this. Swiss cheese, raclette Swiss cheese. We got port wine cheddar cheese, sage derby cheese. Wonder if these are Aunt Bee's Granny's garlic dill pickles. I wonder if those are like Aunt Bee's pickles. Katie and her mom make the best pickles in the world. They've got a whole case back there if you want something cut from there. A monster case over here Katie's checking out. There's the brie. Rattlesnake cheddar cheese. What's that all about? And if you need a giant wheel of cheese the size of a spare tire, they got you covered for 140 bucks. That's a big wheel of Parmesan, award-winning Parmesan or creamy Italian. Also lots of summer sausage. String cheese. Then over here you can buy cheese curds or even frozen pizzas with their cheese. I bet they're great.
We found our favorite.
Lacy Swiss.
Lacy Swiss.
Awesome. We gotta get that.
You said Lacy Swiss.
Irish whiskey cheddar. Interesting. Here they've got butter beer, which I don't know if it's the same stuff that they have at Universal Studios in the Harry Potter world, but if it's anything like that, I love it because I like butter beer. It's like butterscotch flavored root beer. They have some local sodas here. wonder what Brewberry is. Rhubarb? Limburger cheese. Also looks like they have a nice selection of local wines from local wineries, so this place is great. I'm impressed. All right, now we're heading out to wrap up our day in a town called Elmwood that has kind of a peculiar claim to fame. We've made it to Elmwood, and you'll notice at the very bottom it says UFO Days, the last full weekend in July. Well, that's because Elmwood is one of the 3 towns in Wisconsin that claims to be the UFO capital of Wisconsin. So the UFO connection, really you kind of have to know about it to look for anything, but we're over at Seiler's Meats, and this is basically the only thing in town. It's kind of an homage to the UFOs, but apparently in the 70s, one of the officers here in town claimed to have seen a UFO, and other people in the town claim that they saw him as well. And so, to commemorate, they have a little flying saucer over here, a little UFO with an alien head popping out. And when I read about it, they said that Joseph Weber was a businessman that dominated the headlines from the 70s, talking about his spotting of a UFO over the river here. And it said that even some of the townspeople ended up on the Geraldo Rivera show. They said, according to news reports, people believed that the town's rock quarry would attract UFOs. Others thought it might be the government conducting top secret experiments in the skies over Elmwood. It says in 1975, Carol Forster and 3 children reported seeing a bright object land in front of their car one night while they drove up from Foster's parents' home. They said Forster reportedly honked the horn and put the car in reverse as the children screamed and cried. Another witness that night, Roger Weber, told reporters the object took off straight west over the horizon like a ball of fire. So, because of this supposed sighting, it has the distinction of calling itself the UFO capital of Wisconsin. But so do 2 other towns that claim that they had UFOs, so figured since we were out this way, we should share it with you at least. And around the building, they have this other UFO. So they do have 2 UFOs on the property. I'd say that warrants them the capital. Did you have fun today?
I did. This was so much fun. We love finding kind of kitschy stuff like this on the road. So you'll never know where you'll find stuff.
We will keep our eyes peeled as we drive out of town for anything flying through the air, but we just wanted to thank Craig Dennis for becoming the newest patron, helping to support our adventures, and we hope you guys enjoyed our little Roadside America vlog today of Wisconsin. We will be in Chicago in the next vlog, so have a great night and goodbye.